Your father left this in my possession before he died. It is time it was returned to you. Use it well.
What is it?
Some kind of cloak.
Well, let's see then. Put it on. Whoa! My body's gone! I know what that is. That's an invisibility cloak. I'm invisible. It's really rare. I wonder who gave it to you.
There was no name. It just said, use it well.
This is beyond anything I imagined.
Do you mean to say he succeeded, sir, in making a Horcrux?
Oh, yes, he succeeded, all right. And not just once.
What are they exactly?
Could be anything. Most commonplace of objects. A ring, for example. Or a book.
Tom Riddle's diary.
It's a Horcrux, yes. 4 years ago, when you saved Ginny Weasley's life in the Chamber of Secrets, you brought me this. I knew then this was a different kind of magic. Very dark, very powerful. But until tonight, I had no idea just how powerful.
And the ring?
Belonged to Voldemort's mother. Difficult to find. Even more difficult to destroy.
But if you could find them all, if you did destroy each Horcrux...
One destroys Voldemort.
How would you find them? They could be hidden anywhere, couldn't they?
True. But magic, especially dark magic.
To Harry James Potter. I leave the snitch he caught in his first Quidditch match at Hogwarts as a reminder of the rewards of perseverance and skill.
Hello, Harry. I've interrupted a deep thought, haven't I? Can see it growing smaller in your eyes.
Of course not. How are you, Luna?
Very well. Got bitten by a garden gnome only moments ago.
Gnome saliva is very beneficial. Xenophilius Lovegood, we live just over the hill.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
I trust you know, Mr. Potter, that we at the Quibbler and like those toadies at the Daily Prophet fully supported Dumbledore in his lifetime and in his death. Support you just as fully.
Thank you.
Come, Daddy. Harry doesn't want to talk to us right now. He's just too polite to say so.
You know the spell, Harry. Tell me.
It was stolen from me.
Who was he? The thief?
It was a boy. It was he who took it. And I saw it again. I swear on my life.
I believe you. Avada Kedavra!
I thought it had stopped. You can't keep letting him in, Harry.
You know who has found Gregorovitch?
The One-Maker.
But he wants something that Gregorovitch used to have. But I don't know what, but he wants it desperately. I mean, it's as if his life depends on it.
Hermione?
Hermione, you were right. Snitches have flesh memories, but I didn't catch the first snitch with my hand. I almost swallowed it.
I open at the close.
Yeah, what do you think that means?
I don't know. I found something as well. At first I thought it was an eye, but now I don't think it is. It isn't a rune, and it isn't anywhere in Spellman's syllabary. Somebody inked it in. It isn't part of the book, somebody drew it.
Luna's dad was wearing that at Bill and Fleur's wedding.
Why would someone draw it in a children's book? Ignotus Peveril.
How can I help you, Mr. Potter?
Well, actually, it was about something you were wearing around your neck at the wedding. It was a symbol.
You mean this?
Yes. That exactly. What we wondered is, what is it?
What is it? Well, it's the sign of the Deathly Hallows, of course.
The what?
The what?
The Deathly Hallows. I assume you're all familiar with the tale of the three brothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
There were once 3 brothers who were traveling along a lonely, winding road at twilight. In time, the brothers reached a river too treacherous to pass. But being learned in the magical arts, the 3 brothers simply waved their wands and made a bridge. Before they could cross, however, they found their path blocked by a hooded figure. It was Death, and he felt cheated. Cheated because travelers would normally drown in the river, but Death was cunning. He pretended to congratulate the 3 brothers on their magic, and said that each had earned a prize for having been clever enough to evade him. The oldest asked for a wand more powerful than any in existence, so Death fashioned him one from an elder tree that stood nearby. The second brother decided he wanted to humiliate Death even further and asked for the power to recall loved ones from the grave. So Death plucked a stone from the river and offered it to him. Finally, Death turned to the third brother. A humble man, he asked for something that would allow him to go forth from that place without being followed by Death. And so it was that Death reluctantly handed over his own cloak of invisibility. The first brother traveled to a distant village, where with the elder wand in hand, he killed a wizard with whom he had once quarreled. Drunk with the power that the elder wand had given him, he bragged of his invincibility. But that night, another wizard stole the wand and slit the brother's throat for good measure. And so Death took the first brother for his own. The second brother journeyed to his home, where he took the stone and turned it thrice in hand. To his delight, the girl he had once hoped to marry before her untimely death appeared before him. Yet soon she turned sad and cold, for she did not belong in the mortal world. Driven mad with hopeless longing, the second brother killed himself so as to join her. And so Death took the second brother. As for the third brother, Death searched for many years but was never able to find him. Only when he attained a great age did the youngest brother shed the cloak of invisibility and give it to his son. He then greeted Death as an old friend and went with him gladly, departing this life as equals.
So there you are. Those are the Deathly Hallows.
I'm sorry, sir. I still don't quite understand.
I'll have to get a pen. I need to get a pen. That's what I'll find a little pen. Where's that pen? Oh, here it is. Pen. It's not annoying to write now. The Elder Wand. The most powerful wand ever made. The Resurrection Stone. The Cloak of Invisibility. Together they make the Deathly Hallows. Together they make one Master of Death.
That mark was on a grave in Godric's Hollow.
Ah, Tom, I knew you would come one day. But surely you must know I no longer have what you seek.
Tell me, Grindelwald, tell me where it is. Tell me who possesses it.
The Elder Wand lies with him, of course. Buried in the earth. Dumbledore.
And what do you know about the Deathly Hallows?
It is rumored there are three. The Elder Wand, the Cloak of Invisibility, to hide you from your enemies, and the Resurrection Stone, to bring back loved ones from the dead. Together, they make one the Master of Death. But few truly believe that such objects exist.
Do you? Do you believe they exist, sir?
Well, I see no reason to put stock into an old wives' tale.
You're lying. You know one exists. You told him about it. You told him about the Elder Wand and where he could go looking for it.
He tortured me. Besides, I only conveyed rumors. There's no telling whether he will find it.
He has found it, sir. We'll let you rest.
He's after you, Mr. Potter. If it's true, what you say, and he has the Elder Wand, I'm afraid you really don't stand a chance.
have performed extraordinary magic with this wand, my lord, in the last few hours alone.
No. No. I am extraordinary, but the wand resists me.
There is no wand more powerful. Ollivander himself has said it. Tonight, when the boy comes, it will not fail you, I'm sure of it. It answers to you, and you only.
Does it?
My lord.
The wand, does it truly answer to me? You're a clever man, Severus. Surely you must know. Where does its true loyalty lie?
With you. Of course, my lord.
The Elder Wand cannot serve me properly because I am not its true master. The Elder Wand belongs to the wizard who killed its last owner. You killed Dumbledore, Severus. While you live, the Elder Wand cannot truly be mine. You've been a good and faithful servant, Severus. But only I can live forever.
I'm ready to die. The Resurrection Stone.
You've been so brave, sweetheart.
Why are you here? All of you.
We never left.
Voldemort has the Elder Wand.
True.
And the snake's still alive.
Yes.
And I've nothing to kill it with.
Help will always be given at Hogwarts, Harry, to those who ask for it.
When you told Professor Snape that one was failing you, it will always fail you.
I killed Snape.
But what if the wand never belonged to Snape? What if its allegiance was always to someone else? Come on, Tom. Let's finish this the way we started it. Together.
Why didn't it work for him? The Elder Wand.
It answered to somebody else. When he killed Snape, he thought the wand would become his. But the thing is, the wand never belonged to Snape. It was Draco who disarmed Dumbledore that night in the astronomy tower. From that moment on, the wand answered him. Until the other night when I disarmed Draco at Malfoy Manor.
So that means...
It's mine.
What should we do with it?
We?
Just saying, that's the Elder Wand. Most powerful wand in the world. With that, we'd be invincible.